Okay, so it's undeniable that FaZe Clan had a great 2024, and they made many changes throughout the year, such as completely starting an entirely new era of the clan that was known as the New FaZe for a little while. And at first, this new era of FaZe Clan ended up getting a lot of hate online, but by the end of the year, they had accomplished numerous things together, even accomplishments as big as winning Org of the Year. And while there's many people that you could get a credit to for this new FaZe Clan success, there's one person who you're probably not thinking about at all, and he's literally the secret mastermind of this whole thing. But who exactly is this person, and what effect does he have on FaZe Clan's success? Well, that's probably what you're here to figure out. So if you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button to join the trap house with the biggest trapper, and while you're at it, don't forget to click the very first link down below in my description to join my Discord server and become an official member of the community. Now, with all of that being said, let's get into the secret genius of FaZe Clan. Okay, so by now, I'm sure most of you know the story of FaZe Clan. It was a successful organization that started over a decade ago, and it originally started off as a bunch of friends just playing Call of Duty online together, but over time FaZe Clan managed to accumulate insane amounts of success, becoming so much more than just a group of friends who played games together and filmed YouTube videos. FaZe ended up becoming a legitimate corporate business, and this will all lead to the demise of the entire company. For a few years, FaZe had completely lost the way and got away from what the clan originally was. It turned into something that was literally just being milked for money. But this all changed in October of 2023 when a company named GameSquare was set to buy FaZe Clan back and return it to its rightful owners, which we all know as some of the FaZe Clan OGs such as Banks, Temper, and Apex. And all of that would lead up to April 28, 2004, where the new FaZe Clan would officially start being announced. The clan announced 4 new members in Blackboy Max, Silky, Lacey himself, and Jason DeWeen. And honestly, this was a random group of streamers at first that really didn't make much sense, considering that most of them didn't really do too much content together prior to joining FaZe Clan. But the real question is, what brought all of these streamers together? Who was the main reason these 4 streamers came together and joined FaZe Clan with some of the already existing members such as Stable Ronaldo, and how did it end up working so well? And on contrary to what a lot of people think, I know FaZe Banks gets a lot of credit for FaZe Clan. He's always looked at as like the owner. He is the CEO, of course, but even he'll tell you himself that he had a lot of help putting this group together, and most of it really wasn't his idea at all. One of the main people that you could thank for bringing in these names to FaZe Clan, and also even bringing in names like Your Rage, is no other than the one and only FaZe Kaysan. Okay, so most of you probably know Kaysan for either the music he's produced in the past, or because he's always getting trolled online by people like Madison Beer, Pokimane, or even the FaZe Clan CEO Banks himself. Kaysan is one of those people who always seems to be like the butt end of the joke, and a lot of people don't really give him the respect he deserves because of this, but in reality, he's actually one of the most, if not the most important person in this whole new FaZe Clan era. And this will all start about 4 years ago, back when Kaysan originally joined FaZe Clan in late 2020, early 2021. And when Kaysan originally joined FaZe Clan, FaZe was entering that arc where it would just be like one of the worst things ever. Nobody was happy with it. Nobody really watched FaZe the way they used to. So it was something that kind of went unnoticed. But one thing about Kaysan, he wasn't really much of a content creator. He was in fact a producer and a DJ at the time. And his big introduction to FaZe Clan would come on October 6, 2021, where a music video will be posted to the official FaZe Clan YouTube channel titled Made Away by FaZe Kaysan, featuring Future and Lil Durk official music video. And this song ended up being a big hit, doing over 6.8 million views. And Kaysan will also start his streaming journey around this time as well. And unlike many people that was joining FaZe Clan at this time, Kaysan actually did play Call of Duty, which he is pretty good at. And he also streamed a lot of GTA RP over the years as well. And over the years, while FaZe Clan was in this slump, Kaysan would be one of the only bright spots in the entire organization. He was producing songs and posting them to YouTube that would gain millions of views, as well as just networking and becoming friends with some of the biggest streamers in the world, such as Aiden Ross, Kaysan, AMP, just a bunch of people who were up and coming around that time as well. And this networking skill would lead Kaysan to meeting streamers like Your Rage, who ended up joining FaZe Clan and would help completely change it, because Your Rage joined at the end of that drought as well. And at the time, no one really knew why Your Rage joined, but it was all part of a bigger plan to completely restart FaZe from the beginning and make it into something huge once again. So after getting a streamer like Your Rage to commit to FaZe, this is where everything would really start changing. And I know a lot of people probably used to look at Kaysan as just like the music guy. A lot of people still probably look at him that way, but over the years since he's joined FaZe Clan, he's been one of the only bright spots of the entire organization, because as I said, he did join when FaZe Clan was going into that slump, and he's quite literally one of the only reasons they managed to get out of it. Because not only did Kaysan know the true value of what FaZe Clan was. He himself was also a pretty good gamer, and he had an insane networking skill as well that would lead him to recruit streamers like Your Rage to FaZe Clan. So on August 14, 2023, when Your Rage ended up joining FaZe, no one really knew why he did this because, like I said, FaZe Clan was terrible at the time, but little did everyone know this was all part of a bigger plan that would come in the very near future. So about a few months later, in April of 2024, this is where the infamous FaZe reboot would happen, where they ended up kicking everyone out of FaZe Clan, except for a select few members, of course, such as Kaysan, Ronaldo, Your Rage, people like that. And a lot of people wondered like, oh, how did Kaysan make the cut, this and that. Kaysan gets trolled a lot, by the way. Like, a lot of people really don't give him the respect he deserves, which was part of me making this video, because he does actually do a lot for FaZe. It just really goes unnoticed. But anyways, a lot of people ended up trolling him, saying like, oh, how did he make the cut? How didn't he get kicked? What does he even do? Without even knowing that he was the one who was bringing all of this together. Now, of course, it wasn't just him. I'm not making this video to say, oh, Kaysan did this with no help. Obviously, everyone played a key part, but it's definitely been acknowledged by a couple of the new members, and even Banks himself, that Kaysan played a very key role in all of this. And not only did he play a key role in bringing this part of FaZe together, but something else a lot of people probably don't even know about Kaysan is that he literally is a co-owner of the Atlanta FaZe esports team. So he also plays a big part within the esports side and gaming side of FaZe Clan as well, that a lot of people love to bring up so much. And so far, he's managed to put together some pretty great teams as well. So for the people who hate on FaZe Clan about the whole gaming aspect, Kaysan is literally the co-owner of the esports team, and he always does a lot for the gaming community as well, whether that's hosting big Call of Duty tournaments and getting some of the biggest names on Twitch to compete in those tournaments as well, or simply just doing gaming streams that we simply don't see from too many members of FaZe Clan anymore. And then for all of the members who watch like the more IRL side of FaZe Clan or the new FaZe Clan, whatever you want to call them, Kaysan gets a lot of hate over there as well. And sometimes I can agree, okay, it's deserved. I've been there, you know, especially with the whole FaZe Clan Civil War thing that they was having. I get it. I was against Kaysan in some of those battles too, but he's literally one of the only reasons why we were able to get content like that from these members all together. Like, who knows, if it wasn't for Kaysan, maybe Your Rage would have never joined FaZe. Maybe Silky would have never joined FaZe. Maybe Platboy Max would have never joined FaZe Clan. But with him seeing the potential in the group and networking and being friends with all of these streamers prior, it definitely played a key role in getting everyone together, and so far it's been nothing but successful. But that's just my personal opinion. As you guys all know, the only opinion that I really care about is you guys' opinion, so be sure to comment down below and let me know what you think about this entire situation. Did you know that Kaysan had this much of an important role in FaZe, or did you think he was just someone that produced a lot of music? Let me know what you think down below in the comments, and while you're at it, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button to join me on my journey to 15,000 subscribers. You guys showed me a lot of love last year, and I just want to start this year off going in the right direction. So with that being said, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to give me a thumbs up. If you didn't enjoy the video, be sure to give me a thumbs down. Any feedback is good feedback to me, and as always, I appreciate all of the love and support, and I'll catch you boys and girls in the next banger, man.
Bye. Have a beautiful time.